According to the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, 83% of vets saw a change in their demeanor when treated with Molly versus temporary. According to the Multidisciplinary Studies of According to the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, 83% of veterans saw an upbeat in their demeanor when treated with Molly versus what is that word? Traditional. How's it going, guys, and welcome to the James Skrmetta Experience, another episode 18 to be exact. Now, let's not waste any time today. Let's get right to the reason you came, the news. Brett Favre sent a very interesting video to Peyton Manning as the Papa John's loving quarterback broke his record this past Sunday as the NFL's leading all-time passer.
Peyton, I'm in a tree stand. Yeah, you've interrupted me again. Anyway, man, I'm very happy for you. Congrats. But now you have to take them all away. Good luck, man. You're the best.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, whenever I heard Brett Favre was sending a video he shot with his phone, I was getting a little nervous. A Tinder date did not lead to a hookup, but it led to a woman getting a brand new kidney. During a date between Rich O'Day and Jennifer Thomas, O'Day explained that one of his friends is dying from a rare kidney disease. Thomas offered to do anything that she could to help Erica Bragnan, O'Day's friend. A few days later, Thomas was a match, and boom, she offered Bragnan her kidney. This marks the first blind date in history where one of the people woke up the next morning in a bathtub full of ice missing a kidney, and it was actually a good thing. Bit of a scare in England this weekend when first responders acted with haste when they noticed black smoke billowing out of an adult video store last Monday in Worcester. There was actually no fire or injuries at the XXX video store, just black smoke that could be seen from miles away. The smoke had residents a little nervous though. They thought that Ron Jeremy had just been elected the new pope. This was a big weekend for Baywatch stars. Pam Anderson and David Hasselhoff had huge moments. Pam Anderson celebrated finally. She is cured of Hepatitis C, but just hours later, her co-star David Hasselhoff announced something that he's been trying to do for years. He changed his name. Now, he will just go by David Hoff. I guess in a weird way, both of them removed a huge hassle from their lives. This headline right here was a bit misleading. It referenced the owl having a Marilyn Monroe moment. It turns out the whole story was about a gust of wind that just blew the owl's feathers up, showing off his legs a la this picture of Monroe. When I first saw the headline, I was kind of worried because I thought what was going to happen was the owl was going to be found covered in its own vomit, dead in a bathroom. And the last thing I need is for girls to start sharing some stupid owl quotes all over social media. New Jersey has officially taken a stand against powdered booze. Governor Chris Christie has signed a bill outlawing the sale of powdered alcohol. Don't worry though, guys. For some reason, I got a feeling powdered donuts are safe. A Pittsburgh woman defended herself from an attacker with some domesticated violence. According to police, the victim struck this man with a frying pan whenever she woke up and he was on top of her. The man was arrested and now faces rape charges. I'm kind of surprised this wasn't in Texas, honestly. They never miss a chance down there to fry up a criminal. Good news, comic book fans. Marvel has unveiled a new bedding set aimed at adults. For only $140, the customer can, quote, never grow up with these muted themes of Marvel superheroes like Spider-Man and Thor. Bad news is this set only comes in a twin size, which really isn't that big of an issue because if you own this, the chances of you having someone else in your bed are relatively slim. This Akron man's life was saved by an unlikely hero, Hot Pockets. Jason Bartley narrowly missed a plane crashing into his building by just 6 minutes because he decided to go run to the dollar store and buy pepperoni Hot Pockets and a breakfast Hot Pocket. Bartley said he would have been in his apartment, which the plane struck directly, if it wasn't for the impulse decision to go out and buy the goods. I kind of feel bad for this guy because I can only guess that he lost a ton of weed in this crash. Although his life was spared, authorities have not released info on the severity of the burns to the roof of his mouth. With the soon-to-be legalization of marijuana, some activists believe we should look at other drugs for medicinal purposes. The main drug in question here is MDMA, or Molly, to help with veterans' PTSD problems. According to the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, 83% of veterans saw an upbeat in their demeanor when treated with Molly versus traditional therapy. The only side effect for the vets is a burning passion to listen to Skrillex. And finally, sources confirm that Charlie Sheen is planning Tuesday morning to reveal his medical situation of being positive with the HIV virus to Matt Lauer on the Today Show. This is truly terrible news for all those tigers out there hoping to get blood transfusions. Really, it'd be more surprising if he didn't have HIV. I mean, what do you expect from a guy who did 2.5 Men for 9 years? This news kind of reminds me of the 2011 interview that Sheen did with Matt Lauer on the Today Show when he admitted to having Adonis DNA. See, you learn something new every day. I had no idea that Adonis was Magic Johnson's first name.